Hi, my name is Ken Marks, and I'm an IT programming instructor at Madison College. I teach PHP web development and advanced PHP web development. Using PHP is fun and very fast for creating dynamic web pages and web applications. In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to write a very simple Hello World web program using the PHP language. The only thing you will need is access to a computer and the internet and a Cloud9 development account, which I showed you how to set up in a previous video. All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead and create a new file and call it Hello World.php and bring it up in the editor. Web pages can contain HTML and PHP code. However, they must be named using the file extension .php. The first thing I'm going to do is fill in some boilerplate HTML tags. Then the head tags. And finally, the body tags. It's always a good idea to have a title for a web page, so let's add one. This will be a personalized Hello World program, so let's add a title tag set between the head tags. And give our program the title Personalized Hello World. Next, we will create a form in the body so we can ask the user to enter their name and use their name in a personalized greeting. To do that, we create a form tag set method with a method and action attribute. We set the method attribute equal to post. Since we want the web server to reload this page, we set the action attribute equal to PHP $PHP_self. Some explanation is necessary. The web server will interpret everything on this page as HTML unless it encounters the left angle bracket question mark PHP. All code in between the special tags with the left angle bracket question mark PHP and the closing question mark and right angle bracket will be handled as PHP code and sent to the PHP interpreter before being converted to HTML. Now we will add the text, enter your name. Then immediately following the text, add an input tag set. And set its type to text and its name to name. Then we'll finish off the form with an input tag set with its type attribute set to submit. Now let's add some more PHP code in the body just above the form. Let's create an opening PHP tag on its own line. Let's also close the PHP code on its own line. On the next line, we will create a conditional statement to test whether a user entered something into the name text entry field on our form. We do that with an if statement. If whatever is in between the parentheses of the if statement is true, we execute the code in the following curly brackets. To test whether someone entered something into the name field, we use the PHP function called empty. This function checks to see if the text is empty or not. We put an exclamation point in front of the empty function because we are checking to make sure the name is not empty. We have to pass what the user entered into the name field as an argument to the empty function. This is contained in something called the post superglobal array that PHP uses to collect all the HTML post variables for use by PHP. We access the name field by using it as the associated element within the post superglobal array variable. Now let's output a customized greeting to the web page if the user entered some text into the name field using the PHP echo function. So if the user enters the name Becky, we want to output "Greetings, Becky," and "Welcome." Anything we output in quotes will be displayed to the web page. If we use double quotes, the name that is contained in the post superglobal for the name field will be converted into what the user entered. To run the program, we point our browser to the path where our hello world.php file is located. And we get our form asking us to enter our name. Once we enter our name and press the Submit button, we are presented with our customized greeting. And that is how we write a simple Hello World web program in PHP. There's a lot more you can do with the PHP web programming language, and it is very well suited for putting together small and large web applications. If you are interested in learning more about using PHP or any programming language, I would encourage you to sign up for a class at http://madisoncollege.edu. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email at kemarks, the number 1, @madisoncollege.edu. All right, let's get coding.